Hi, I'm Oliver. Welcome to today's book discussion. It really is the first thing in the morning. I just woke up because I read this book yesterday, Saturday. So I read it in one day. A, because I had nothing else to do, and B, because it truly was captivating. I didn't have to force myself to read this book. It was a great book. And usually, I film the videos a little bit randomly, but today, no. I did choose the great background. Trust me, I was like, yeah. If you are, let's say, psychologically fragile, stay away from this book. Run away in the opposite direction of what this book is coming from. So I read Cormac McCarthy's The Road. So I had heard about this book for a while, and I had actually purchased this book a long time ago. And I purchased it because it has the very nice Pulitzer Prize winner. So I was like, that's a stamp I approve of. And I knew a little bit of the story, and I still haven't seen the movie. So it's set in a post-apocalyptic world, which by now, if you followed my videos, you know I love. But it has nothing to do with that. Well, no, it has a lot to do with this post-apocalyptic world. It would thus be a science fiction. I would think so. I don't think I've read science fiction, but yeah, I mean, it's set in the future. The world has tremendously changed, and it's not outwardly a criticism of today's world, but it's pretty damn close. What the fuck did we do so that it fucked them up so much? So the world has turned to ashes, literally. So everything has either burned out, the sky is constantly gray, so it's always covered up. I have the feeling that it's sort of preparing for I think there's just been a cataclysmic event, and maybe we're preparing for a new ice age. I don't know. All I know is that it's pretty damn cold, and it's always gray, and it's ashes, ashes, ashes. So it has burned out, so maybe also a volcano thingy, I don't know. But also, like, they cannot breathe the air. They always have to have their face covered up. Alright. So it's the story of a father and a son. So the father, we learn this very early on, is a little bit is sick. So he's coughing blood. So that's not a good sign. And he has the feeling, and it gives us the feeling that, you know, if you don't recover from coughing blood, not in that world, not with the lack of medicine and everything like that. So we also learn that they were a family unit of three, a mother, a father, and a son, who lived somewhere in the north. So I don't know where, but in the north of the state, or maybe Central America, I don't know. Well, the middle of the United States, sorry. And the mother is no longer. I will leave you find out why and how. So there's the two of them, the father and the son, just walking along the road. And they, oh my god, was that really sticking out the whole time? Joy. And, where was I going? Yeah, so they're walking along the road. So they encounter bad people. Those bad people truly is what's, well, even until now, sticks with me. Not only because it is also disgusting, also gross, it's because it is entirely plausible. I mean, society has fallen, it's, you know, so it's all about animal instinct and people going cuckoo, and I mean, it truly is disgusting. It really is. I can't even talk. It's disgusting. Like, I'm apprehensive because of those parts to watch the movie. I already have a visual, but at least it's an imaginary visual. I don't want anything implemented in my retina about how disgusting some of the people have become in this fucked up world. So, it's the father and the son walking, looking for food, hiding from people, and sleeping, and that's it. And they have the goal of going to the coast. I think it's because they think it's going to be warmer, and I guess it just gives them a goal. You have to have something to look out for, to look for. Otherwise, you'll fall apart. I think also is one of the message. Along the way, they ponder some question and certainly some dilemma that are very interesting and central to the human heart. And, what's humanity? Could we still have humanity? What I did not like about this book is that sometimes the father is angry at God. Now, I'm in a position, according to my set of belief, where I would not go there. I would not be angry at God. So, no matter how I felt for this character, when this character was like, there mustn't be no God, I was like, no shit, tiger. So, and I found him a little bit random. The construction of this book is flawless. There's never any chapter, it's only those indented part, things like that. There's never any quotes, dialogue just happens like that. And you just read. And I don't know, it really does feel like the author was like, I'm talking about the world where all frivolous thing went out the window. Let's get to the core of this story. Let's get to the core of this character. And let's get to the core of writing. I think it also, the construction of the book, the fact that, there's no chapter, that it keeps going, yet, jumps little period of time. And yet you're never lost. You always know where to pick up because it's always the same. It's a very big routine. I don't know, the flow of the story was accentuated by the writing as well as the mood. That gray mood, that redundant mood. I mean, that's really what it is. The word that you'll read more often in there is okay. Well, where we find food? Yes, we will. Okay. Okay. It's always like that, and it's that relationship between father and son is very, very moving. And if you want to read something that is, yes, bleak and somewhat depressing and really only has the slightest shimmer of hope to it, and yet will grab you, will stay with you afterward, and, who'll have compelling characters, a very vivid environment, I would definitely pick up The Road. It is fantastic, and it's now in a paper copy, paperback. It's $15. I'm sure it's less on a Kobo, but I bought it before my e-reader. So, yes. So that was my first Cormac McCarthy novel, and I am sold. So let me know in the comment what you thought. If you've read this book, do you think you'll read this book now? And like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. You can check out on Facebook and Twitter. That's usually where I keep you updated about what I'm reading. And yeah, so until next time, take care. Bye.